Meet the Keys. Dawn lives in Rayleigh and Essex with her parrot Bruce, husband Paul, and their 2 children, 12-year-old Natalie and Kane, who's 8. Meet the Litchfields. Lisa and Mick live in Dagenham, Essex, with their children Mickey, who's 6, Melissa, 11, and Grant, 16. The wives have agreed to swap partners and homes for 2 weeks to see what they can learn about their own lives. What happens when one person's dream is another one's nightmare?
I can't stand it here. Oh, I just can't hack it.
What's it like living with a man who spends more time in front of the mirror than with his own family?
Perfection.
I've decided it's like living with golden balls, posh and Becks. I can't fucking stand it in here.
And how do you cope when tempers reach breaking point?
Don't shout at me.
Right, well then you fucking take back everything that you said against my wife and me now.
And what happens when the temptation to go home becomes too great to resist?
It's over.
Go over there with it.
No, I won't. Let me in my ass. Let me in my ass!
Mum.
Dawn Keys lives in Rayleigh, Essex, in her dream home with her dream lifestyle.
I couldn't be without money. Definitely not, because we do live a nice life.
Dawn's a kept woman. She never works, doesn't pay the bills, and doesn't even have a bank account. She relies entirely on husband Paul for support.
Anything I've always wanted in life, I've been very lucky that I've got, because Paul's gone out to work and I've been very lucky to have what I have in my life.
Despite not contributing financially, Dawn still spends hundreds of pounds on her designer wardrobe.
I love wearing nice clothes, designer clothes.
It's got to be. We're both banging into our clobber,
I
yeah.
love fashion. Love fashion.
Shoes as well, boots, her boots,
I'm a
my
boot
shoes.
collector. Love boots.
Dawn also likes her kids to follow the latest fashions. 7-year-old Kane and 10-year-old Natalie are regularly spruced up for family outings. But by far the vainest member of the household is husband Paul.
He spends a lot of time on himself. He's more like a woman. It's more like living with another woman. But I have to do everything and he doesn't.
Once every 4 weeks, I have the top half, my whole top half of my body waxed. Every 2 weeks, my eyebrows waxed, nails and manicured, my feet pedicure. Right, if you could just do the normal girls, tidy my nails up. Probably go on a sunbed once a week.
It's worse than a woman. You are
I
worse
am
than
a male type.
I don't even have that done.
I look at people my age who've got big fat stomachs and stuff like that, and I just look at them and think, I just couldn't be like that at all.
I couldn't be with someone like that. Definitely not.
When he's not working out, Paul's earning a 6-figure sum running his own roofing business, playing a round of golf, or enjoying a night out with the boys.
Lucky son.
Which doesn't leave much time for the kids.
He's never with the children that much. He doesn't spend any time, unfortunately, like helping with their homework or even playing with them, bathing, getting them to bed.
Never used to be able to do mine.
No, because you haven't got a brain.
Paul also refuses to flex his muscles when it comes to the housework.
I'm responsible for the household chores, definitely.
I've got no household chores.
Because you're lazy.
No, I'm not lazy, am I?
Because you can't be bothered.
I don't get time. It's all done for me. Like I said before, it's all done for me. So the only household chores I have really is running me bath.
No, and I have to do that most of the time for
and
you.
she cleans it out after as well, bless her.
20 minutes down the road in Dagenham is the Litchfield home. Lisa Litchfield is an ex-bouncer who hasn't worked in over a year. Nowadays, she's happy to stay at home and look after her 3 kids and husband, Mick.
My relationship with Mick is, I'd say, perfect. You couldn't get a better bloke to be with. We're soulmates, friends, everything.
Mick works 6 days a week, putting up fences and earns around £300, which doesn't leave much money for luxuries.
Mick's a great husband. He can't do enough for me and the kids. He's always happy when we're happy. He does everything he can to ensure that life runs smoothly. We never want for anything, and he's just a great guy to be with.
The Litchfields are less interested in spending money and more content spending time together as a family.
I couldn't want for a better bloke. He doesn't mind doing anything. He gets his hands dirty with any job in the house, in the garden, the cars, everything.
For Mick and Lisa, clothes are for comfort and beauty is only skin deep.
Coming in.
For me, I ain't worried about what clothes I buy
Just
or
all
how
the
I
labels
look.
don't really bother us at all. As long as something looks clean and smart, whatever it is, I don't care. Really don't care.
The only thing Lisa would change about her life is her weight, but Mick loves her just the way she is.
You're a biggish built person anyway, and I like something to get hold of.
I don't like the way I look, but he absolutely adores me as I am.
Yeah, you're not fat, you're just cuddly.
It's the day of the swap and the wives are preparing to leave.
I didn't know whether to take anything dressy or not, so I've left that out. If we are going anywhere, it'll just be in track bottoms, unfortunately.
I'll take this dress in case I do go out. So I better take something nice and smart.
Come on, say goodbye, Mummy, come on.
The couples have agreed to have no contact for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, see you soon.
Bye.
Come say goodbye, Mummy.
Love you.
Yeah, I was just thinking, the new woman walking into my house thinking like it's a small, pokey little hole. I mean, it's got a lot to be done to it yet, and if she's going to sort of like look down her nose and think, oh, God, this ain't done and that ain't done, and she says that to me, like when we meet after the 10 days, I just have to put her in her place.
I'm not being stuck up, but it looks slightly rough. Don't like it.
The big yellow house, God.
Oh, my fucking God.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get to explore their new homes.
Is that them? I wonder if that's them, because she's really... They both look like models, don't they, if that's them?
Obviously, everyone to their own, but this definitely is not my type of home.
Tell you what, if the woman thought of all this lot herself, she's absolutely A1 on decor. I love it. Her taste is absolutely brilliant.
Oh, my God. There's a hole in the ceiling.
Wow, a parrot. Hello. Hello. Hello.
No, it's making me feel sick, actually. It smells as well. Oh, my God. Worst nightmare.
He's frightened and I'm frightened. No. I'll try their bed out. Oh my God, it's a wall bed, isn't it? I'll wobble enough without one of these. Oh wow, it's really beautiful.
It's disgusting. I couldn't have my kids living like this, no way.
I too could live in a house like this.
Just shows you how the other half lives. Fucking must have seen me coming.
Each wife has written a manual as a guide to running their home.
Paul doesn't ever help out around the house. Not ever. Bless.
Mick isn't bothered by his appearance. Oh, my God.
His trousers have to have a crease down the middle and his shirts need a crease down the arm. I'm going to ruin his clothes.
I usually buy Mick's and the kids' clothes from Asda and Dagenham, Sunday Market.
I'm very conscious of my weight, especially living with a bodybuilder. Oh my God, he's gonna hate me. I don't think that I'm really slim, but I like to keep to a size 10. You are slim, she's too skinny.
If we have time, we go fishing. Oh, isn't it boring life, isn't it?
I'm stumped, I really am stumped.
Crikey, I need a drink.
It's finally time for the wives to meet their new families.
Hello, stranger.
Hello.
How are you? Pleased to meet you.
And you, lovey?
This is Natalie.
You're Melissa? Yeah. And you're Mickey? And you're Grant?
I am.
And I'm Mick.
And that's Big Daddy. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi,
Give
babe.
her a kiss.
Missing Mummy? I bet you are.
No, it's not.
And you're...
Dawn.
Dawn, nice to meet
Right,
you.
yeah?
Sorry, I didn't even ask your name. Sorry,
It's all right, it's okay.
In Dagenham, Mick's cooking the family a meal, but wonders if it will be enough to impress his new wife, Dawn.
She's used to an expensive lifestyle. You can see that. Whether she was born into it or married into it or what, I couldn't say. But it's her turn to live the poorer life, shall we say. How the other half live.
I'd love an house like this.
Would you really?
My shit, your missus is going to be so...
Oh, no, don't
cooped
say
up.
that. Listen, as long as you're happy in your house.
It's clean and tidy,
Perfect.
but it's small.
Perfect. Are you happy there?
No.
No?
We're just renting at the minute. We're going to move. Yeah, we're going to
things
move.
are- I mean, you only...
You've got to start
Of
somewhere,
course, you're
haven't
only
you?
young, aren't you? First impressions of Lisa, very nice. She's getting on blinding with the children and makes me feel happy. She's made me feel relaxed. If it carries on like this, I'll be happy.
Lisa and Paul are preparing for an evening out, but it won't be together.
Yeah, we're out, mate. Meet up with all the lads Friday nights, lads' night out. Can't wait.
A babysitter has been booked, and tonight will be a change from Lisa's traditional Friday night in with the family.
Natalie, what does Mummy normally wear on a Friday night when she goes out?
You could wear sort of a nice top, but not really nice. And you could wear some trousers, maybe.
Paul might not have any time to spend on Lisa, but he does have money.
Some money, get a drink, yeah, have a nice evening.
I
I'll see
will
you when I
do.
get back.
No problem.
You have a good time, darling.
And you, mate.
See you later, gang. Be good.
I just put 40 quid in my hand for drinks. I'm going to come back probably really merry. Thanks, sweetie. So, yeah. I suppose that's all mine for the night. He didn't ask for any change.
In Dagenham, Dawn tells her new family about the life she's left behind.
So you've got 6 horses, parrot, ferrets, rabbit, dogs,
Hamster,
hamster,
budgie.
budgie.
Did you say you had a hamster?
Yeah.
No,
It won't. Yeah, let me have one.
because I know I can get looked after.
It will.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Don't even go down that road, Dom.
It could be in Dawn's rules that Melissa has to have a hamster.
No.
Hello. Hello. I'm Gina.
Hello, Gina. Lisa.
Sister-in-law.
Paul's sister-in-law. OK, got ya. Nice one.
Paul has recruited Dawn's sister to entertain Lisa for the night while he goes out with the lads. Despite having spent barely any time with Lisa, Paul's convinced his charm will make the next 2 weeks an easy ride.
I can meet someone I don't know and I'll get on with them straight away. Yeah! Rack 'em up! It's a gift that maybe someone's give me, but I love it. Because life's short and let's enjoy it.
I'm not going to call him lazy because he obviously works hard, he's got his own business, but I do think he could do some more around the house, and I think when it's my turn, I'm going to try and change him a little bit. Fingers crossed.
Lisa and Dawn have exchanged lives and families for 2 weeks. It's the first full day of the swap.
Dawn, it's time to get up, boy.
It's Saturday morning in Dagenham, and after a troubled sleep, Mickey's getting ready for work.
I've had about 3 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep. It's obvious what I was thinking about, there's my missus. But it's just a little bit of jealousy knowing that someone else's husband that's got money is treating my missus to the life that she's always wanted.
While Mick prepares for a hard day's graft, Paul is also setting out to work on his tan. The sunbed is just part of a regular beauty regime he believes is well earned. While Paul caters to his complexion, his new wife Lisa is left to take care of his house. It's her first morning and she's woken with a long list of chores and a hangover.
It was a drinky, boozy Friday night, and I don't usually do that a lot. So now I've got to polish when I'm half cut, but that's all right. Looking like crap.
Today, Lisa faces a mountain of tasks, including dusting and polishing. At home, she always receives a helping hand, but she's not likely to get any encouragement from Paul.
Come on. Show me where the broom is, Bruce. Paul doesn't do anything around the house, which I find totally sort of like unreal. I feel awful. All men did something, like wash a cup or something. No, we're going to have to have a search party for a broom, I think. I do not want to insult Paul in any way, but I think he does need to realise that there's more to life than going to the gym and snooker and not being very much around the house.
Dawn's used to doing all the housework herself and in a much larger home, so she gets through Lisa's cleaning routine in record time.
All done, the whole lot's done. The whole day's work is done. It's only 12:10.
On the other side of Essex, Lisa is already struggling to keep up with her heavy workload. After just one morning, she's already feeling the strain.
Piss off. Go away, cat. Out! Fuck off. I first walked in, and my initial impression, oh, what a lovely house. It's going to be a pleasure to do housework in here. But how wrong can you be? How wrong can you be if it's not the pets getting in your way all the time? It's like Paul's routine. Very fucking annoying household to live in.
But the real dirty work is yet to come. There are 3 dogs in the Keys household and Paul likes the garden kept clean and tidy.
Shit patrol. I don't even know what to pick it up with. Oh, there's shit everywhere. And I'm heaving already. Oh. Oh. Fuck knows how Dawn does this every day. It's probably why she's so slim if she heaves like me. Why can't I have a small garden like what I've got, for fuck's sake?
In the Litchfield home, Mick does the gentlemanly thing and makes it his job to keep the garden tidy.
Got backyard as a garden. And he told me his garden looked like the Chelsea Flower Show. Well, how can that look like Chelsea Flower Show? You should go down to my garden. That's a Chelsea Flower Show.
Oh. Oh.
While Lisa has been tending his lawn, Paul has been expanding his wardrobe.
Nice little Saturday morning shopping.
As far as he's concerned, all is as it should be.
Ladies, can you make sure the cat litter thing's clean? Natalie, yeah? Because it stinks in there.
There you go, Lord and Master.
Thank you, darling.
No props.
Oh, look at that. That's pucker. That's
Jacket
proper,
potato
mate.
if you want it, darling.
Oh, no, I couldn't eat no more than that. I'll have that later.
All right, mate, no props.
Unlike Paul, Mick likes to share his hobbies with his wife.
Maggots in ya. Maggots.
This afternoon, he's introducing Dawn to the joys of fishing, but Mick's enthusiasm is failing to hook the interest of his new wife.
No, don't even go there. That is one thing I am not doing. You can say and do what you like, I am not picking a maggot up. Oh, yeah, you're right there. I won't deny it.
But you're supposed to do this.
Yeah, but I'm not going to, and there's one thing I'm not, is picking them up.
Lisa would normally pick these up and bait up her own hooks.
And I'm not having it. I'm not going to allow myself to that standard by picking a maggot up, and that is it.
You call that lowering yourself?
Yeah, that is me. I can't do it.
But then you have defeated the object.
Well, maybe
of saying
I have.
That you are living Lisa's life, because you haven't.
What, because I haven't picked a maggot up?
Yeah.
Bollocks. Careful you don't fall in.
Having finally completed her chores, Paul has given Lisa one last thing to tidy up, her image.
I'm going to go and see if we can find a dress or something for me. I don't like the possibilities of the looks of the shops down here. Seems like it's all skinny girl clothes, but you never know your luck.
I always say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but when it comes to appearance, I think you can. Sometimes you look and think, Jesus, if that bird dropped a stone, put a bit of decent clobber on and done her face up nice, she wouldn't be a bad salt.
Tonight, Paul is taking Lisa for a slap-up family meal and has insisted she gets new clothes.
She's hopeless.
She's got no nice clothes to go out, she's only bought like casual gear. So I said, well, we can't have that, love. You've got to get yourself a little number to go out in. So I give her 60 quid to go and get herself a dress. So hopefully she'll come back with something nice and can make herself look sweet.
Didn't do it up properly for now, the belt and that, but I think...
Whilst Lisa is finding clothes shopping an effort, Paul is used to suffering in the name of beauty. More used to shopping than fishing on a Saturday afternoon, Dawn's patience is wearing thin.
Oh, we've just got to sit and wait.
Sure have.
How long we got to wait for?
As long as it takes. As long as it takes.
Dawn's lack of enthusiasm for angling is beginning to get on Mick's nerves.
I've been sitting watching you, and
Yeah?
you haven't looked at that once. You've been looking over there.
I've looked at it.
You're showing no interest whatsoever.
No, how many times have I asked you about all your
That's
bits
right.
and bobs and
Yeah.
that? I'm asking
And you're
about
asking
it.
out of the sake of asking.
No, I'm not, because I'm asking.
You're asking for the sake of asking. You're
Oh,
not
am I?
asking
Fine.
because
Well,
you're
I'll keep my
genuinely
fucking mouth
interested.
shut in future.
You're not asking because you're genuinely interested.
No,
you're
all right,
asking
then.
for the sake of it.
Bollocks.
That's how it feels.
Bollocks.
In Rayleigh, the Keys family are preparing to go out for a meal. But while Paul enjoys sprucing himself up, Lisa is worried she can't measure up to Dawn's well-groomed image.
There's pictures of them everywhere in this house, you know. It's like a shrine to the polished couple, the groomed people. I mean, when they're so perfect themselves, even if they don't put the pressure on, the pressure's there mentally anyway. You don't want your husband looking better than you, or you don't want your husband to feel that you're a slob. I mean, at home, I can quite safely stay in the same clothes all day, wear tracksuits or whatever, and he still come home and want to ravish me.
The Litchfield Saturday night is almost always spent together at home.
She's out with the family, having a good drink. That's my Saturday night. I've never once sat down like a Saturday night
out.
and just sat here and I'm like, ooh, you know what I mean? I feel like,
Yeah.
not being horrible to you, but I feel like I've got to get out.
Lisa dreams about having a nice big home. We all dream about that.
Lisa is now living her dream.
She's got the nice house, she's got everything.
She's got the high life.
Yeah, and good luck to her. If she's enjoying herself, good luck to her. Yes, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't jealous. Right? Because...
Well, I'm bloody jealous because she's got my life at the moment.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You come on properly, Kane.
Now living Dawn's lifestyle, Lisa is about to be wined and dined at Paul's favourite restaurant.
I heard you,
Relax, Come on, love, everybody's watching now. Don't let me down. Come on.
While Lisa is struggling to master the fine art of chopsticks, her husband Mick is finding it hard to contain his envy.
She said, oh, Lisa's going to be out with my husband now and she'll be wined and dined and they'll be drinking champagne. Well, that hurts. It's like having someone put their hand in your chest and ripping your heart out. It's like a cancer eating away from inside out. And it really hurts that knowing her husband's giving her things that I can't. It really does hurt.
Desperate for a shoulder to cry on, Mick has decided to open up to Dawn.
What? Here we go. You know that Lisa and myself are in deep, yeah?
Yeah.
With one another.
But
Some of the things that you're saying, things like you said, like, oh, Lisa or Mummy's going to be taken out for dinner and she's going to be drinking this and she's going to be... That is hurting me.
Is it?
Yeah.
But you know why? Listen.
Can you imagine how I'm feeling that your husband is giving her the things that I can't?
I definitely do. I do understand what you're saying.
As I say...
And I know that you would love to give her that. You'd love to give her that dream.
But I know I can't.
But you'd never know what's round the corner. He's a bit of a cry baby. He's admitted it anyway, so I don't care. My Paul ain't. I realised my Paul's a proper geezer. He ain't no bleeding woofy like him next door.
It's Sunday morning, and after yet another night out, Lisa's opted for a lie-in and is neglecting her household chores.
Obviously, we had a late night, had a drink and that. At 7 o'clock, 7:30, Dawn would have been up, clearing the house.
Whilst Lisa sleeps in, standards are dropping, and Paul's frustration is running high.
Maybe other people live like this, I don't know. I really don't know, but it ain't my fucking cup of tea.
Well, Lisa's in bed.
Well, what can we do about that? Listen, I'm not knocking the girl because she's a lovely person, but you just can't handle it here. No way. Twice a day, look. That ain't been clean for fucking 3 days or 2 days. Smell it, it fucking stinks. I'll tell you what, I can imagine him sitting here. Got a big ashtray, cans of beer. See this there? Mate, she's worth her weight in gold. This is not how I live. And she's upstairs a kip. Calm. Keep calm, son. Keep calm.
In Dagenham, Dawn's been up for 2 hours. Mick's gone fishing and the kids are going out, so she's on her own with nothing to do.
See you
later. Bye. I can't stand it here. There's just nothing to do here. Like, I'm used to doing things all the time. Like, I'm a bit like a robot. I'm not used to lying, because I know I've got to go out and get things done or do the animals. You know, I do all my chores, but because I'm doing them quicker than Lisa, you know, I've got nothing else to do, where, like, she drags it out through the day, and I don't. I like to get things done, I like things tidy.
Lisa is supposed to be cooking Sunday dinner, but having had a lie-in, she's already behind schedule.
Paul, if, say, like, for some reason the dinner's not going to be ready, would you go out and get something or what, or have it when you come in? Because at the minute I ain't got a baking tray. There's none in there.
I mean, what's a baking tray, one of them black things? I swore there was a baking tray here somewhere. I knew my missus wouldn't let me down. I knew it. All cleaned, ready to use. Spotless.
Things have got to change. I mean, fucking hell, like, he's off to golf now. The house is just left as it is. He comes back, the dinner's got to be at a certain time, and he's going fucking football. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a load of crap in bollocks. That man's got to fucking do something else.
Lace? Lace, love?
Hello?
There's 5 baking trays in the oven.
All right, fuck off for 5 minutes, will you? Leave me alone. Fuck's sake.
I'll spray it up, that's done. Come on, darling.
Roll on my rules, that's all I can fucking say. He ain't going fucking nowhere on my rules.
It's not just the Litchfields' house that's getting Dawn down. She's got a few choice words for the rest of the neighbourhood.
Absolute shithole round here. Fucking rubbish in the front gardens. So fucking untidy, fucking rubbish bins on the pavement. Right rough joint. I'm not stuck up, but fucking hell, I couldn't live round here. I want to go back to my fairy tale. I wonder how Paul's getting on with my big mother. She's living a life of fucking Riley back at mine.
As his home quickly descends into chaos, Paul is forced to attempt an approach he's never tried before, cleaning the house himself.
Hello? Do you know where Mummy keeps the bin bags?
Even the children are beginning to notice the drop in standards.
I'm sick. It's just that she doesn't do everything that Mum does properly. It's messy, look. And she hasn't taken the plug out of the bath from last night.
Liz, can you smell cat's piss? Oh, fucking hell, it reeks.
He's like Jekyll and Hyde. He, babe, blah, 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 do you want this, do you want that, and treats you like a little princess. But if something don't go his way, bang, wallop. Fuck this, blah, 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 blah. He talks like a gutter boy. He's got money, where's his fucking class to go with it?
And to add to Paul's troubles, last night a fox got into the bins and scattered rubbish everywhere.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking give up.
I don't understand why he's moaning about picking up a bit of rubbish on his own property. What, did he want me to do it?
With the first week coming to an end, the visiting wives are about to change the rules and impose their lifestyles on their new homes.
But I think I should go to Asda and buy him off the peg cheap T-shirt and track bottoms to go out with me and the kids on Saturday. But his clothes are his front. His vanity. I'm inside my clothes. My clothes are not me.
Whilst Lisa has had enough of Paul dressing up, Dawn believes it's high time Mick stopped dressing down.
He lives in these sort of things. That, like, 80s. Look at that. It's like a football hooligan shirt, isn't it? He's not even into football, he's into fishing.
XXL, that'll fit him. I've just got him a load of sets of clothes for next to nothing. He'd spend more on a meal than what I've paid here.
You know, have a nice day.
Dawn has decided Melissa needs more responsibility and despite Mick's clear warning is buying her a hamster.
Mick probably might not like it, but it's hard luck. The house rules are changed. It's my turn now.
Paul feels Lisa hasn't lived by Dawn's rules, but he's determined to do whatever it takes to stick to hers.
If it's going to be the case that she's setting me a task, I ain't bottling out of nothing. And I will go for everything, and I will give everything the best shot. Like, I don't care if I've got to go and, I don't know, cut the grass or dig the lawn or, I don't know, go and pick the shit up. Things, she's got to give me more tasks than that, because I'll do it.
Paul Keys Mako. See these trainers? I wouldn't have even bought these for myself. They're the nastiest selection ever had. Oh. What we're going to do, kids, yeah, is cover up the mirrors to stop your dad posing so much.
But Paul's day at the gym has left him cool, calm and collected.
Still look good in that. And I still look good in that.
For Dawn's rule changes, Mickey's trying to lighten the atmosphere and makes a special effort to dress up for the occasion.
This is just a little joke between the kids and myself against Dawn. It's only light-hearted banter, but she seems to think I'm a bit rough and ready, so I thought I'd dress up for her tonight.
Hi, Dawn.
Hello. Oh, you look lovely.
Well,
doesn't he look nice?
I heard a rumour.
That you like a good appearance, yes I do.
No. I heard a rumour that you seem to think that I was, like, a bit rough and never dressed up.
Yes.
So tonight I thought I'd make the effort for you, darling.
Go on then, you can sit down.
All right.
Lovely. Cross-dresser, that's what I like to see.
Paul has been wearing the trousers all week. Now it's Lisa's chance to turn the tables.
Yeah. You in a good mood?
Yeah, of course I am, love.
Good boy. Lovely. Anything at all?
Hit me with anything.
These are my new house rules. Mick needs to be a bit more of a man than a woman. And to face up to your emotions.
Focusing too much on your appearance and vanity is too expensive. I want to see how you look in ordinary cheap clothes. Can you be the same person or are you all front?
Every day, as soon as you come home from work, you will go straight upstairs and change into some smart casual clothes.
I've got you a new outfit or two.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're quite nice, as it happens. I don't mind them.
Right, Melissa, I've bought you a present from myself. You can name it whatever you like, but its middle name is Dawn. So you can remember me. OK? And I'm going to go and get it, but don't let me down.
And believe me, if this is what I think it is, it's going straight back
No, it
out.
ain't, Mick.
Yes, it is, Melissa.
Melissa.
Right, now you can take that back out.
There you go.
Right, now, I said no.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
And you need to pamper your wife. So for the rest of the week, you can cook dinner.
All right, I'll give it a whirl.
No! I thought you was going to freak at me.
No, I'll give it a whirl. What do you reckon, Game? Come on, we can do it.
It's a bit dodgy, is cooking dinner.
Well, what you get is what you get.
You should have had a go at me, mate.
Yeah, all right. I'd have had a go at you. Look, I honestly don't know what you could have told me.
That could have made you freak.
Because I'll try anything.
Bless him.
Smack me hand, love. Not that one, Look, lads, look what I got to wear. It's quality. May even smell minky. Ta-da! Here we have Paul Key's male modelling the C&A's gear. Get me a bag, come on, shovel, let's get the dog shit out. I'll tell you what. What they had all that down the side.
I heaved over less than that. Don't do that to me. I know.
Turn that down if you don't want that cooking too quick.
To Lisa's dismay, Paul is still refusing to show any reaction to her rule changes.
I'll tell you what, if she ain't got diarrhoea tonight, well, she'll be squirting like a cow, mate.
Are you acting like Jack the Lank to look good and come across like Mr. Nice Guy?
It's not hard.
I'll do that, I'll give it a go. You're right, Bob's your uncle, but he is annoyed.
Don't smell bad. You know, most of the best cooks in the world, well, the best cooks are in the world are men. If I would have decided that I wanted to be a chef when I was younger, I'd have probably been a top chef by now.
You find things...
In Dagenham, the row over Mel's hamster is reaching boiling point.
Yeah. Melissa was told that she couldn't have a pet because she wouldn't be responsible enough.
Really?
Yeah? If you don't like it, there's the door.
Fine.
Bye.
Fine with me. Fine with me.
Go on then.
You are what you are as you stand as.
What, a woman?
Yeah, because you're not a man.
Is that right?
You're not a man.
I'm more man than you'd ever know.
Have a look at my husband. That's the man who your wife's with.
Oh, yeah? Yeah?
Don't argue with me, because you're fucking arguing with the wrong fucking person.
Right, well, you know where the door is, Dawn, so please leave my house.
about
Do
being
not
horrible
even
to me.
say things like, my wife's with your husband.
Because you'll stop being horrible to me, I can chuck it back.
No, I'm not being horrible, Dawn.
I've taken enough shit off you. Really?
Excuse me, have you?
Yeah, because the way you act. Why don't you just come
What
to
do you
me
mean,
and
the way
talk?
I act? I'm
Because
me.
the way you are.
You're you.
That's
We're
right.
two entirely different
and I'm
people.
a stranger coming into the
Two
house.
different peas
How do you
in
think
two
awkward
different
it is for me?
pods.
Oh,
Yeah?
bollocks. Bollocks.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
You going to let her have the hamster?
Yes, she can have the
Right,
hamster.
Fine. End of story.
I'd like you to try the wine, my dear. See what you think. There you go, madam.
Bloody hell.
I think that's a bigger one.
According to Lisa's rules, new husband Paul must cook dinner every night.
It's nice, Paul.
Don't pretend. Just
No, I'm going to
God's
tell you the
honest
truth. I will
because-
do. Let's have a look. Oh, it's lovely.
Truth, no truth. Is it all right?
It is nice.
So I put a bit of apple in it because my mum always cut a bit.
Really?
Yeah, cut little bits of apple in it. I mean, I could have gone a little bit further, put a bit of pepper in it. So
Are you proud of yourself, though? Do you feel like you've achieved like something really good?
It's made me smile, mate.
They are.
Completely relaxed me and made me smile.
So, like, if it happened like once a week, out of
Don't bother
7.
me. Don't bother me, darling.
It's been 4 hours since Dawn announced her rule changes, but the addition of a hamster to the Litchfield household has pushed Mick over the edge.
Bloody hamster. It's a little thing like that.
Because you went behind my back, Dawn.
No, because they're my rules. And for the next 5 days, if you don't like, do what you like with them. Fine, because you've heard them now.
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, so I have to live by them, though.
No, like
If
I
you
did.
said to
I
me-
lived by your Lisa's rules,
Right.
though, didn't I? Because
No.
I'm Lisa. I put clues.
No, you are not, Lisa.
I'm
You are far from Lisa.
Too right, mate. I wouldn't want to look like that.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Get out. Bye-bye.
You wouldn't want to look like that. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare coat my missus off. You do not know me. You do not know Lisa. Right?
All I was doing is just giving a bit of love to a little girl. And he's just fired up. I'm not Lisa and I don't look like Lisa because that's the whole idea of the wife swap, the opposites. We are two opposites and he's got to accept that.
In Rayleigh, Lisa's broken all the wife swap rules and had a phone conversation with her son, who's told her about the row.
Apparently, Golden Lady, old Dawn, has called him a fairy and that he's not a man and he's scruffy and apparently she wouldn't want to be me or look anything like me. Come on, woman. Take off the mask, take off all that caked cement that's on your face and be a real bloody woman. Anyone can have hair done, anyone can look good, even as big as I am. All right, you're a superficial bitch and I can't stand you.
While Paul was in bed, an outraged Lisa has packed her bags, taken the car and is making the short journey home.
She's obviously gone. And obviously, now she's gone, it's over. Because even if she'd gone off for a drive or whatever, I can't have someone who's meant to be looking after my children as a mother go out in the like 1 o'clock in the morning and just drive off. I could never trust her again now.
When Lisa returns home, her family can't quite accept that despite having thrown Dawn out, the swap is over.
Lee, please.
No!
What the fucking hell are you doing here?
It's over.
Go over there a minute.
No, I won't. Let me in my ass. Let me in my ass!
Having abandoned the swap after just 5 days, the couples are meeting at a neutral location to discuss what went wrong.
Either way, this is going to be interesting, I'm telling you.
The first couple of days I did feel like I was a hired au pair. I forgot about doing what programme he was doing. I felt like, where the fucking hell is he? I'm with kids that ain't mine. Ain't why in here a bit more? And that really did piss me off, and like I did say so.
That is how we are.
Yes,
That is
that's
how
right.
we are.
But that did frustrate me a little bit. I mean, I was calling you golden balls quite a lot, wasn't I? Yeah, that was my little way of sort of like saying, fuck you, Paul, without being rude. All I can say is, to make Dawn more happier, is be more of a hands-on husband and dad, as much as you possibly can manage.
I agree with you.
Because that's your princess.
Yeah,
Not
no, I
flowers
totally
and
agree with you.
bracelets.
Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you.
What annoyed me about the rule change is the bloody hamster.
Oh, God.
Right? It was something that Lisa and myself had strictly forbidden.
I can't see how a hamster could have possibly caused all that grief. I feel that you fired up there over such little things, and maybe that could have all been prevented.
Yes and
we
no.
would have finished everything, and we might have seen a different change.
Listen, I turned around and I said to you, I'm not Lisa, I'm Dawn. That is the whole idea of the opposites.
But in all
I'm not
honesty,
Lisa.
Dawn, that's not
And
what you actually
went
said. What you
bang.
actually said, I'm not Lisa, and I would never want to fucking look like Lisa, was your words.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I do.
When you left, I was gutted. Absolutely gutted that you never asked me.
All I wanted to do after that night was just ring you up and apologise, because after I'd shut my big bloody mouth and stopped shouting, and they told me, like, oh, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
but it's
I
spare
felt
the
like
moment,
that
isn't
big.
it? Spare
I
the
felt
moment.
that big.
That's what makes you. That's what you say as a spare in a moment. Sometimes you've got to control yourself.
Being away from Lee absolutely didn't it?
Yeah.
What was I like?
Nightmare.
It upset me to the point of tears.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand, mate. I can understand.
That another man that has got so much money, comfortable money, yeah, was giving my wife the things that I can't give her.
But the way you did handle it wasn't very well.
No, it wasn't. It was purely and solely because of the way Leah and myself live. We don't have your lifestyle. And I'll be honest with you, and I'll be frank, I wouldn't want it.
If you're happy with that lifestyle, then, good, you know, good.
All right.
See you soon.
Look after yourselves.
See ya.
In the weeks since the swap, have the couples changed anything about their lives?
I was living really a single man's life, and I'm really trying now to be a proper father, a proper husband, because I took them for granted, you know, and that's what I want out of life, you know. I want to be a family man because I love them a bit, and they are my life.
We've learnt a lot by it, definitely. You know, Paul does a lot more around the house. He spends a lot more time with the family and the children, and they've got their dad back, and that's what we wanted.
I do feel more positive about myself after White Swap. I'm not so much of a slob as I was told I was. I keep myself a bit cleaner and tidier now after work and respect my body, so to speak, don't I?
I go to the hairdressers about every 6 weeks or so, simply because it makes me feel fresh and good about myself. Since coming back off the swap, the one thing I did promise myself, vanity-wise, is to lose the excess weight. I've always wanted to do it. I can do it. I will do it.
When we're not together, it just makes you realise how special your relationship actually is. And at the end of the day, money can't buy that. I don't care what anybody says, it just can't buy that.